Hey, everybody.
What's up, folks?
How's
We're
everybody
back.
doing tonight?
We are back.
We are back, and it feels like it has been forever. And honestly, I've missed you all, and I have missed Rusty. Strange as that sounds, I was telling him backstage, I said, Rusty, I've missed you. But seeing Archie in there say, Dylan, so I've got to say, Archie. There we go. So I had to get that out of the way. But yeah, we're back, and want to thank Rusty for going live last week. I was in the chat, but I was not on the screen, and I gotta say, Rusty did a really good job on his live. And if you guys saw that and you guys were there, you know he did a really, really good job. So, all right, I'm not going to give him too big of a head, but hope everybody's doing well. Rusty, what do you got going on?
Let's see. I got a couple of things I'm working on in the shop. Still trying to get my internet, all of that straightened out. I've got my enclosure pretty much done. I haven't put the finishing touches on all that. Hopefully next week I'll have it out. But I am making so. If anybody watches, um,
Matthew Peach?
doggone it. Yes, thank you, Matthew Peach. I'm he. I think one of his most recent videos was he made a bench using a jigsaw and a 1x12. So I attempted that, and it's mostly done. I'm pretty happy with it. I gotta finish everything. I've got 15 projects, and all of them are about 3/4 of the way done. Uh, I have a light project that I'm working on. It's pretty neat. Judy and I put the light inside of it and seen it looks pretty good. It's just got to finish it. I get that squirrel kind of mentality going. It's like I'm doing something, and then it's like, oh, squirrel, I got to go
Yep.
do something. I start doing something else, and um, yeah, I'm all over the place, all over the place.
Gotcha. Well, for those that knew, for those that were wondering, the wedding went awesome. They got married. Both the bride and the groom showed up.
All right.
And to my surprise, and it was my surprise and a lot of other people's surprises, they actually got married in January. So they were on a beach in January, kept it a secret. And then this wedding was a celebration for the family to see the whole hoopla and stuff. So that was interesting. Sitting there during the ceremony and finding out that they got married in January was definitely different. My wife knew, but she didn't share it with me. So, but that's all right. It got busy. I made 10 easels. No, I did not do a video of. Things just got crazy there at the end. I made the box with their names engraved on it. I might send or show some pictures, and I might do an easel video. It was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be once I got a couple of them made. So I think I've got some wood cut up. I might make a video for that. And came home, and it felt like it was forever since I carved anything. I've been working on the Halloween skeleton heads, the wedding stuff. So I came home, and one of the first things I did was carved up a big old chunk of wood. And
Look
on
at that.
top of that,
Nice.
I started another one on the back. So that made me happy. I do need to start working on a project for Rusty, though. So that's going to be a fence post, bird water post, something. But I've got to work on that for him. So other than that, Rusty, you want to say hi to everybody in chat?
Hi, everybody in chat. Oh, let's see. Let's scroll up to the top here. Billy Shoemate, Tim List, Dad, Miss Francis. What's up, Miss Francis? Miss Francis, I have your letter. I haven't opened it yet because I want to do a mail call with it, but I have it. Dad, Deland. Let's see. Scrolling. Damn, they were really talking it up there.
Yeah, they were. Chat's been crazy. I love it.
Doodles. Billy Shade. Kevin Durka. What's up, buddy? Let's see. We have Amy Jo. Can't stay. Just wanted to say hey. She says, okay, bye. And let's see. Bear and the Boss Lady. That guy.
Bear and the Boss Lady. Josh has been killing it at these craft shows. He's been doing really well. So congratulations to him. And we were kind of talking in a chat one night that maybe next year doing a get together down in Ohio, which I would be down for because I'm only 20 minutes from Ohio and probably 3 hours from him. So that would be cool.
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
And John, what's up, John? Yeah, that
cool.
Would be cool.
So what's everybody up to in chat? It is October. It is almost Halloween. Is anybody working on some Halloween projects? Tim's close to Ohio, so see, we could pull this get together off. We could do it.
Yeah.
So Bear, if you're 3 hours to Michigan, then I am 3.5 hours from you because it roughly takes maybe 20 minutes to get to Toledo from here. So we could do that. Hey, Chase, how's it going? Thanks for being here. And Chase, thank you so much for being on Rusty's Live last week. You did a great job. I appreciate it. Rusty did a good job. And Oli always does a good job. So you guys are awesome.
Making pumpkins. So yeah, we should. You know what? I might try to make that Ohio thing. That's about 10 hours, I think, for me, roughly.
Bring your camper. I mean, there might be room. I don't know. I'm speaking for Josh, but maybe there's some place for you to pitch tent.
Whoa.
Nice. So let's see. Tim said he made some luminaries for the sidewalk last week. That's cool. I am so behind on videos and trying to catch up on Facebook and everything. If you guys have posted videos, let me know. I will try to get on and watch them. Hey, Runick. And Dad, I know you've been here for a while. I just want to say hi. But yeah, if you guys have got videos out there, let me know somehow. Because I want to watch them. It has just been crazy. Went back to work Tuesday from the short vacation. And it's just been go ever since. So yeah, I would like to see that. Some of the stuff I get to see on Facebook. I know, like Tim, he does post stuff on Facebook, and we're friends, so I get to see some things there. But everybody else, definitely let me know. Yes, I saw your Sam the Eagle, Tim. You're really good on there. Really good. So Miss June has I was kind of hoping she was going to be on tonight. Do you know much about her fundraiser, Rusty? I just quickly saw it on Facebook.
Not, no more than than what you know. I donated and then shared it.
Cool. Okay. Well, maybe Miss June will pop on later and she can talk about it. And yeah, Rudnick, I saw him working on a lathe, I believe, which is different for him, at least from what I saw. So check his videos out because he's actually working on a lathe. That's pretty cool. Nice. So, Miss Francis, what are you up to? What are you up to tomorrow night? Are you crafting something or are you playing games? I am on call, so I will participate the best I can, but tomorrow is basically a 24-hour workday for me, so we'll see. I am going to grab a link, see if anybody wants to join us.
There's Woodchucker. What's up, Woodchucker?
What's up, Woodchucker? So tonight is kind of a hangout night. I really wanted to get a live going because it feels like I haven't done one in like 3 weeks. I know that's not right. It's been probably 2, but no, I think the week before I had to cancel. Yeah, it might have been 3 weeks. More Halloween resin. Cool. So I've pinned the link. If anybody wants to join in on chat, you guys are more than welcome. Yeah, it's that time of year, Woodchucker. It feels like it's been a real, well, I mean, for me, it has been a really busy September. But, yeah, it just feels like everything's going crazy. Tim, I will check that, and I have some Halloween honeydew projects that I have to do myself. My wife kind of seen quite a few people make them. Not so much making a box, but she wants this 4-sided square tube thing with little Halloween cutouts in it, and should probably make those because I told her I would. And it's almost Halloween, so maybe I'll do a video on those. Other people have. That's all right. But I think it would be a good jigsaw video. Yeah.
Does Tim List have a YouTube?
Tim does.
What's the name of it?
I'm gonna venture out and say it's Tim List Creations. I will share the link with you real quick if you would like.
Oh,
a little bit. I was coming here because I knew Rusty. He's going to need to see somebody that doesn't have a hat on. You know what I mean? Hey, when you're losing your hair, at what point in time do you quit washing your face?
uh-oh.
Where'd he go?
I don't
I
know.
heard the voice, but now he's gone.
Man, the one time he could have texted me, decided to call instead. How y'all doing tonight?
We're doing well. Oh, looky here. We got Miss Francis with us too. Hey, Miss Francis!
Heck yeah!
Look here. We got Miss Francis with us too. Hey, Miss Francis!
Heck yeah!
We got Miss Francis with us too. Uh-oh.
So, Bear, tell us about your craft
Hey,
shows.
I'm working in the background. I'm going to continue to do it, but I said pop in and say hi.
Bear, tell us about your craft shows.
I'm working in the background.
Hey, I don't know what happened here.
What? Here's what I can tell you. I don't have a whole lot. I need to make a lot. How about that?
That's good. That's good. Get busy.
Man, this position ain't very good. Is it?
Nope, I lost. I lost.
Let's see, what's this guy saying? Oh, okay.
Is that Miss Princess echoing?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
it in the background and it's picking it up.
Is that Miss Princess echoing?
Yeah, she's playing it in the background and it's picking it up.
All right, she'll figure it out. She'll get it back. Hey, Jeff, glad to see you in here. Did I see My Honey's Handmaid was in here? Cool. Awesome. So, yeah, I have quite a few projects coming up for Halloween. Plan on doing some skeletons. And I plan on making those things for my wife. And there's a few things I need to get done. So I'm gonna start throwing together some videos and get Halloween going because I love Halloween. I love spooky Halloween. All right, we got some people in the background. Let's see. Did I add Miss Francis or did I delete her? I don't know what I just did.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, there she is. There you go. Add the stage. Is that your knife carving, Caleb?
This is Hulk.
It's the Hulk.
Nice. The Hulk. The
Incredible
Hulk.
Did you knife carve that, or was that one with the chainsaw? I can't remember.
Chainsaw.
Nice.
That was chainsaw.
Cool. Miss
Hey, what's
Francis.
going on, Tucker?
Hey,
What do you
what's
think,
going
Caleb?
on, Bear?
Oh, out here jacking around.
I'm poking.
making stuff.
I'm poking at you.
That's all
He's
right.
poking the
I'm
bear.
making my third little piece for the night.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
busy.
Trying to be. I ain't got nothing. I got to make stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good
I
problems
stretch my
to have.
stuff out.
Hey, Bear.
And,
What's going on, Miss Francis?
hey,
Not
Francis.
much.
I hear ya.
I'm gonna make me a steampunk dragon. That's the next dragon I'm pouring.
Heck
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
put some gears in it.
Right on.
Yep.
All
So,
right,
Miss
I'm gonna
Francis,
use-
is that your Rusty hat?
Yep. That's my steampunk hat.
Cool.
She was on a live one night, Rusty, and she was so proud of that hat, and she was like, "This is my Rusty hat."
Yeah. I think I've seen that one.
Now,
Hey,
I hate
Bear.
to tell you this,
Bear.
but who was it told me that the eyeglasses come off? You can put them on your face, and I'm like, no, I don't want to put them on my face.
Do they? I don't think they actually come off. Do they come off?
Yes, they do. Yes, they come off.
What was you gonna say, Caleb?
Huh?
Yeah, Caleb.
Maybe we should see him on your face.
Oh, come on. No.
Yeah, no, I think we need to. We're all
Hey.
family around here.
Yeah. Hey, Caleb, what do you got?
Francis, well,
Uh-oh.
what do I got?
Yeah, go ahead. You were going to ask Bear something.
I gotta take the glasses
No, Bear,
off.
what?
There you go.
Hang on. Here we go. Yeah.
There you go.
Francis. Rocking the glasses.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Batman.
Her new channel,
Yeah.
Steampunk
Yep, Batman
Francis.
shirt too. There you go.
Yeah, don't mess with the Batman, Francis.
Steampunk
Because I
Francis
can't
right
believe
there.
Nice,
Why am I
Francis.
soloing Rusty? That's funny.
I think it was
Bear.
Kevin that said something about the glasses coming off, and it's like, dude, yeah, they come off, but I wasn't planning on doing that.
Hi, Allison.
Hey,
Thank you for being here.
Hey, put that grinder down. Look at him. He can't sit still.
No.
Bear. Hey. Look at him. I'm zooming in.
He's moving.
Yep, I'm zooming.
What's he carving
Glenn,
this
put him
time?
on.
He
Put him
is.
on
He's
1-3.
soloed. He is.
No,
What is
there's
he
another one.
carving?
Put him on 1. Look at him. He
Yep.
can't sit still.
No, he can't. He's going again.
Me neither. Hey,
Well,
did you guys get to see my my whittling carving station?
no, I did
No, I
not.
haven't seen that yet.
Yeah. It's my own brain thinking, all the time. But you guys seen the normal carving station, with the vacuum system. But I was like, I'm like, you gotta have something. I watched Creation Dust, and he just put it on a pole or a column and strapped it. And I was like, that's cool. But I was like, I want my own, like, standalone. So I guess I'll show you a little bit. It's kind of nice to have
Hey,
something
Dad, workshop.
that you can sit. I actually wanted to show you a little bit of the stance. See if I can actually
Here, I'll
bring it
solo
up
you
here
so you
and
can
you
do
guys
it.
can actually. All right, I want to see if I can get in back up the camera a little bit. All right,
Oh,
kind of hard to see.
you're in the
Cedar
way.
Grill Box wants to know what a babaloo is.
It feels like you can't see what I'm doing. So here's the top of it. You see how the piece of wood? Here, let me get you up close, and then you can actually see it. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey,
And I
Patricia.
know a lot of people will appreciate and kind of get ideas. So if I get up close, there's a notch here. So when you set your piece of wood, instead of sitting it on a table, so you have your cottonwood bark that sits here, and then I'm going to have a strap that straps it down so you can do your carving on it. And then I have one that if I'm standing up and not sitting on a seat, you can go up one and it can be strapped down. But I put it in some legs, and it's strong, pretty big piece of a log. So I sliced it to where you can actually see it, as long as everybody's not getting bored with this. So I'm gonna sit here. I don't even have the video out yet. So you have your station. It's a 3 pivot. So you have your main log here, and then you have your 2 stands, kind of like a picture. You're painting. You're doing a whole painting. So you would have your canvas and everything, and you could do your painting while you're sitting there or standing. So I said, well, if I'm standing, I'll put it up on the next set up here. If I'm sitting down, depending on what I'm doing, if I want to carve downward or upward. So if I'm standing, or if I want to put my foot up, I can, it's comfortable. So I have I don't know, it's probably 6 or 7 inches thick by 24 inches wide by 24. So it's a pretty big chunk of wood. And wanted to, I don't like buying stuff, so I wanted to like a
Very
little
cool idea.
tap hammer.
It's a very cool idea, Caleb.
Francis.
It's a very cool idea.
So
I like it.
thank you. So,
Awesome. Rusty, what are you doing backstage?
He's playing. We know what Bear's doing.
Bear, what's he carving?
This.
No, Rusty's hiding out backstage.
I was just where I'm listening and talking in the thing and just staying up, giving everybody else a.
Hi, Bear. What are you carving?
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm watching.
What are you doing, Bear?
So I'm working on a little Highland cow. I thought, well, heck, I'm gonna put this up.
Okay.
Y'all can see it, and I'll keep it muted so that, but at the same time, you'll still be able to see it.
Wow.
Let's see, there we go. Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, it's another
That's
one.
pretty cool.
Welcome.
Bear, you missed it all.
Huh? What I
I
missed?
said you missed it. I was showing off my little
His little woodlands.
carving station.
You're breaking up, Caleb.
Yeah, you're freezing up really bad, Caleb.
All right, thank you. No, I was just saying, my shop is like a foreign object. It's got all this tinfoil that really messes up the. I don't have my Wi-Fi out here, so I got to stretch my 150-foot cord. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else would be interested in it, but it's a pretty cool setup. It's nice to strap your cottonwood bark down on it and have a good setup. So I'm starting off. I'm going to do nothing but hand whittling and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I've seen that short.
Tim said I tried to pyro a Highland cow that I drew freehand. Looks like it got kicked in the head. I think we've all had those projects there, Tim. So don't worry about that.
yeah, it is
And
actually
Archie
pretty
said
nice.
he was showing off his little carving station. She called you little. Said you have a
Yeah,
little
fine.
carving station.
I am little. I'm little. That's fine. I don't care. I've been
So, Miss
called.
Francis, what is your favorite thing to make for Halloween? I know you mentioned that you were going to make some pumpkins, but what is your favorite thing to make for Halloween as far as resin pouring or anything like that?
Skulls.
Skulls?
Yep, skulls.
Have you
Pumpkin
tried
skulls?
making one of the skulls that I posted a video of?
I have some made like that.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Awesome.
I didn't use the foam. I used liquid latex.
Yes. So I was thinking about doing some with liquid latex and some material, not just the latex.
You can roll that liquid latex and make it look like blood vessels
Mhm.
with blood, and it looks really creepy.
Yep.
Yeah,
For sure.
I loved Woodchucker's pumpkin.
Which one?
I loved it.
That one?
I love it.
Or that one?
Shoot the moon. I love it.
Yeah. That was a hard one.
Yeah, but it's a great job. It was worth it. It was well worth watching you paint it and then showing the whole thing.
Billy, he said an hour and a half, 2 hours of live stream, and he still didn't know what it was.
All right, Rusty, did you have some topics for tonight? You said you were talking about bringing out some topics. Let's talk about some topics.
Let's see. Well, it didn't quite work like I.
Do I need to go out?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Depends what topic. Hey, Bear, come back.
So
with Rusty, it could be anything.
Yeah, I know.
A topic. Here's one: a dust-freest shop. What are some strategies? What are some strategies that don't require a second mortgage to, help you keep the dust down? For me,
Thing?
yeah, no, well, trying to mitigate the dust is a big deal.
I don't know that there's such a thing.
You guys don't
shop
even
vac?
want to know. What part?
So
Walls?
what I'm doing, I have two fairly large fans, and I strategically place them either blowing one, depending on where I'm at in the shop, blowing one way or the other. One's sucking and one's blowing, but they're in the same, going in the same direction. That helps, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get shop vac and some setups.
I call it twice a month. Put a backpack blower on it and blow my whole shop, and that is I got a full masket. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Anybody, the dust collectors, they look like big 55-gallon that blows up. They're
Yeah.
the big ones. Can you suck up like straight up just sawdust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. I
I
had
think so.
it was well, I sold it. My husband had one. It was a grizzly, called a grizzly.
Oh,
Yep,
I
you
need
suck up sawdust.
2 of them.
I
So
wish I
sometimes,
had known.
sometimes I
I would
use a
have.
shop vac, and shop vac works good if you can get the attachments. If you're working on one thing and doing a lot of repetitive cuts, like with the table saw, you can get an attachment and attach the shop vac to it. A little loud, but so is the table saw. And the shop vac will catch most, not all, but most of the dust. So that is an inexpensive way to try and help, but mitigating 100%. I don't think you're ever going to get 100%.
No.
Well, eventually, I want to actually hook up a vacuum system, like a table saw or just a planer. I actually
Yeah.
want to hook one up to my chainsaw because it does help a lot. Or that, or I'm going to have to use drapes. I'm going to have to actually pull a curtain to close off my toolbox, all the stuff that just gets loaded, and I want to keep it more towards the middle of my shop. I put 2 uh, painter's cloth blankets down on the floor. So then when I'm done, then then I just pick up the blankets and pull it over to a pile, and then I scoop it. So I've had uh, in 8 live streams, I probably, I feel like creation does, but I've probably taken up since I've 3 months ago. I probably have 25, 30, or 40 wheelbarrows of just straight up sawdust. Um, yeah. There's
So Dad's workshop says, like a shop vac, filters can't handle sawdust. It clogs immediately. Yes. But you can put a bag in it, and that way it's easier to clean out.
so can
What about the cyclones? The cyclone. I mean, that's supposed to help like immensely. You put that in before, and it's supposed to collect it before it gets to the shop
yeah.
vac.
So the shop vac having all that sawdust is bad for it.
Yeah.
So if you can
It's better
have
than nothing, though.
yeah.
And Kevin goes, pro tip, woodchucker, chainsaws were not meant to be used indoors.
Well, yeah, I agree. Well, I do what I have to do with 110 temperature. If I don't do it, then I won't be carving. So
Right.
I do what I have to do. Yes, I'm dealing with what I of having an indoor. But if I'm want to do live streams and do it, this is what I'm dealing with. But I'm trying to make it better. So drapes to where it just knocks it straight down and on the ground. And that's what I have to do. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, yeah, I got a lot of
Well,
sawdust.
the reason I'm talking about it is not like I don't care about it building up. I can I got air. I can blow whatever off and and sweep it up
Right.
and do all that. But for health reasons, now I have yet to find a mask that works for me. That I'm not breathing around it. Like up around the nose. I've got several different ones. You're supposed to be able to pinch it closed. No, that shit don't work.
I like
Do you have
Dad's
problems?
answer. If you want to keep your shop dust free, then go use your neighbor's shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Judy
good.
Judy bought, so it was supposed to be a whole face mask and it's supposed to seal around, but that shit doesn't work. That was a waste of money. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just about to the point of I'm gonna have to have a damn scuba set up, where
Scuba
it's,
Steve.
you know, because nothing. Well, one, the hair on my face. I mean, how are you? What are you using, woodchucker? Is it because I see you throwing a mask on? Does it?
No,
I mean, is it
I
help?
don't.
Is it?
No,
Oh, you don't?
I don't throw a
I
mask
thought I
on.
seen you. Oh, okay. I thought I seen you using a mask.
Actually, I was waiting for somebody to say it, but I guess people can say you shouldn't breathe all that stuff in. Yeah, possibly.
I want to say hi real quick to Canadian Chris and Old Pat. Thank you for coming in, guys.
Hey, old Path. Hey, Canadian Chris.
Hey, old
Um,
Pat. Hey, Canadian Chris.
they
So,
say it's bad to breathe all that stuff in. Yeah, I can agree. Some people, I don't know if anybody else has problems when they breathe that in. It brings a lot of sinus problems. I don't have any of that, so I don't use the mask. Some people say that's not healthy, but I don't have any problems. Maybe sticking to my lungs and stuff, but uh, it's not chemicals. Um, so it depends what kind of dust. Wood dust. It just depends how much. Now, if I'm blowing out my shop, trying to clean out my shop, yes, I will put a mask on because it's loaded, and I don't want to deal with that much dust. But when I have a
right.
fan blowing out of my shop, then I will. Yeah, I don't wear one. But when I'm blowing out my whole shop with the backpack on, yes, I'll wear one.
So,
Um,
Deland, what works? What works for you?
I have the main garage door open and I have my side door open.
mhm,
When I am carving, I have a fan right up here on the table, which you
Yeah.
may hear in the videos.
mhm.
And I have that fan blowing away from me. Unfortunately, the way this is set up, it's not blowing like out of the garage. And
See,
the problem
mine
with that
is.
is it tracks into the house.
Yeah.
So right now everything is blowing in that direction. But now when I'm using the table saw and stuff, I will put a bucket down underneath the table saw. I will use a shop vac once in a while if I'm doing a lot of cuts. Like when I made those easels this last week, holy crap, the amount of dust. I mean, I felt like I was a chainsaw carver because literally 10 easels just blanketed the floor with all the cutting that I did. And unfortunately, I had to move the table out from where it normally sits to be able to get these 10 or 8 foot sections in. And I was actually surprised. So a lot of times I'll have a bucket underneath with the shop vac, or I'll have the fan if I'm not carving blowing out so it at least pulls some out. But then what happens is it gets all into the driveway. I walk through it going into the house. Really need a dust collection system, but just not right now.
I really miss my husband doing it because my dogs make a mud path all the way around the fence. So when my husband was busy doing woodworking, I would take the sawdust and I would put it in the mud places to keep my dogs from tracking the mud inside the house.
Yeah.
But now I don't have that, so yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. There's days where I come out of the garage and I'll take my shoes off when I get inside the door, but then you can see where I went back and forth because there's a sawdust trail going from the garage to the deck to the door, from the door to the deck to the garage.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
it's crazy.
You could take the air compressor and blow it all off, and it wouldn't matter. What did my
Yeah, and I'm
husband?
in such a small spot too. I'm
My
in such a
husband is
small
a
spot that
he's a
no
Columbia.
matter what, it's going to be dusty. So I
He
just leave
come
the doors
in.
open and pray for the best.
He did not wear a mask, so he would come in and he would say, "Oh man, I got wood boogers."
Oh yeah,
Woohoo!
Um,
Gotta clean
all
my
right.
nose out. I got wood boogers.
Boy, it's like sounds
Yeah.
like
All right.
robots.
Let's move on to a different topic here. How about small shop layouts? All right, the layout of your shop, the L versus the U versus the galley, meaning the way your stuff is set up. Deland, how do you have your how is your shop laid out? You have stuff in a specific spot, and is it laid out? Like in a U shape? Is it laid out in an L shape? I am leaning more towards the galley shape where I'm going to be able to move everything eventually.
yeah. So
Yeah.
right now, the way I guess it would kind of be the U shape because I have the bandsaw over there. I have 2 drill presses here. Generally, I have my miter saw here, and then this is kind of a workstation. And then I have another workstation over there, which, as you can see, is just cluttered with stuff. Then the table saw here, my toolbox is there. So I'm going to have to say the U shape right now. Once I get a chance to get this garage cleaned out and get rid of some stuff, I would like to change that around because having the wall here is really not good for making bigger projects. So I would definitely like to probably try and do the U shape or the L shape because then I think it would be better and easier to video. I would have more room. And like when I was making those easels, I basically had to reconfigure everything for those 8-foot pieces of wood to be able to go through the table saw.
Okay. So mine's galley. Woodchucker, what do you got? You got a galley kind of set up, don't you, Woodchucker?
Yeah, mine's straight shot, 12 by
Straight.
24.
Okay.
Yep, straight shot. I don't have both sides open. I have a side that's like a double size of a gate, and then I have a complete open, but it's not open unless I'm blowing it out. Yeah, I just kind of scored it. Thing cost me $200 with all the metal, and it completely closed in my whole shop.
Right.
And yeah, Kevin, if you're talking about the dust, there's been a couple of times I thought I was going to pull a 2x4 out of my nose. It's, yeah.
I roll my 2x4s.
Hey, Jane, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. So definitely.
This is laughing.
Yeah, I'm laughing because
Usually when somebody's laughing, they're saying, "Yep, I have the same problem."
Yep. Well,
Now,
all I
what is,
have out there now is a shop vac. Now I have
Miss Francis, what are you pouring?
cinnamon vodka.
I hear you.
Takes 2 to know 1.
Hey, Numbskull, or Knuckle Busted Numbskull, thank you for being here.
Hi, Knuckle.
Hey, Knuckle. Hey, Jane. Go ahead.
I just want to say hi, guys, and like to come in. Bear, he's the Lone Ranger, but someone else needs to drop in the chat.
This is what I have set up out here.
I'm gonna drop out. Deland.
Talk to you later, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for jumping in.
Yeah, thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it.
That is the wall of my husband's tools.
Bear's busy. Francis, I'm dropping out. So.
All right. See you, Woodchucker.
Hey, Bear. Yeah. Goodbye. Somebody else can drop in.
Let's go do a tool inventory, Miss Francis. See some clamps over there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here's the wood. Here's the wood blanket. There's the wood. Here's all the clamps and tools. That's not even all of them. I mean, come on.
Oh, that sign is cool. Papa Shop. That's awesome.
Yep.
Let's see. Hold on. I'll put the let's see.
Then he has tools up there. And specialty wood. So, I mean, I'm set up. I want to learn to use the wood lathe because he's got a bowl on there that he started for me and he didn't get it finished.
Yeah.
But it's got a big crack in it, so my son doesn't want to come over and help me turn it. But
you know, I have a big crack too, but I roll over just fine.
Well, the wood, okay, the wood has a big crack in it now. So I'm going to take it off of there and epoxy it. because I epoxied a lot of the cracks he had and stuff he was turning, and it turned just fine. So I'm going to epoxy it, and I'm going to finish turning it, and Runic is going to help me. So, yeah, I didn't realize how much money he actually had spent in specialty wood. Because he was going to make a bunch of special cutting board.
Did you like that, Jane? I thought that was a good one.
What?
Jane says, laugh out loud, Mandolin. And I think she was talking about my crack joke. I thought that was a good one.
Oh boy. So the link is also pinned to the top of the chat, but I threw it in there. I threw it in there. I just got my first ad there.
Yeah, I had one
So
earlier.
if you want to jump in there, Tim List or Dad, I didn't. Dad's workshop.
Yeah, if anybody wants to jump in. You're more than welcome tonight. Tonight's kind of a just get back to do it night. I missed you guys. Rusty missed you guys. Well, Rusty got to see you last week, but it's been like 3 weeks.
I gotta wear this hat in all my videos.
You do.
Yeah.
And I just really needed to go live tonight. I went live carving a couple of days ago, and I almost went live carving last night, but there were so many people carving. Possum was carving, and then while Possum was carving, Matt Carves went live. So I watched some of Matt, and then by that time I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to wait for tomorrow.
I have to figure out when I'm going to carve the pumpkin, because Friday's usually my live, but Friday turns out to be Halloween, so I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I have a lot of trick-or-treaters. So I'm going to have to be upstairs handing out candy. So I'll probably have to do my pumpkin. I don't want to do it too early. Maybe a week ahead of time. I hate doing it that early, because if you get a pumpkin that's really dry inside, then they don't last for a week outside. They don't. It doesn't matter what you do to them. But I love carving pumpkins. I go to the extreme when it comes to carving pumpkins.
So we like carving pumpkins. We don't do it as much as we used to. When the kids were growing up, we carved stupid pumpkins. I mean, just so many pumpkins. And then once in a while, my daughter will come home for Halloween, and she'll still want to carve pumpkins, which is cool.
We carve pumpkins every year. Every year.
And a lot of times, it's just time. You know, getting home for us. You know, 'cause my day consists of I come home from work. As soon as I get home, I start cooking dinner. I try and get dinner done at a decent time, and then do what I need to do after that. Timless Creations. Look at you, Tim.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Tim.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Tim. That's cool. Candy corn.
Yeah, a little high fructose corn syrup here.
Yep.
It's that high fructose corn syrup.
Yep.
Little buddy.
Aw.
I may be the only one.
Gotta have a little buddy.
I may be the only one, but I will admit I actually like candy corn.
I do too.
So I like it in small amounts. After about a couple handfuls, I'm
the pumpkin too.
Nice. Heck yeah.
So Tim, I have not been able.
Here's my buddy Sam, in case you didn't see the video up there.
Where is your one for the World War ship? I thought you were doing a World War II ship or something.
He did.
I can't find it. I tried to watch it, and I watched all his other videos, but I can't find the one where he did the ship.
Hey y'all.
What's up, Dad's Workshop?
Hey, not much. I don't think I've ever been on this live stream before.
Ooh, Dad's Workshop.
Yeah, I've been
All
out of
right.
town.
Nice. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Let's see, how do I gotta get it.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, everyone.
Hi, Dad's Workshop.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for coming on.
Everybody doing?
We're doing well.
Everybody doing?
Just kind of hanging out. You
Still
know?
going for it.
So have you dropped your guys' link in the chat so people can go and subscribe to your channels?
Have not.
Yeah, I put a specific link in there for Jane.
I think I'm already
channel.
subscribed to
I'd love
Dad's
to-
Workshop. And I'm
Oh, well, great.
subscribed to Tim
Thank you. I appreciate
and Bear, Deland, and Rusty. I'm subscribed to all of you, so I'm
I
good.
figured. I am.
Yeah, Calvin, put your link in the
I've
chat.
been watching Tim's.
I got it right here. I got
All
it.
right.
There's Dad's Workshop link right there.
Appreciate
Cause you have to
Thank you,
have
Rusty.
so many watch hours. It's ridiculous the watch hours that they want
It is
you
a
to
lot.
have.
Oh, there you go.
Here is Tim
A
List.
lot of watch hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. 4,000
It is a
watch
lot.
hours is a lot.
A tremendous amount of hours. I
Yes,
made a
it is.
video the other day though where I said very clearly, I said, if you want to do it, if you see anybody monetize now, and I'm not an expert on the history of YouTube. I was off of social media until like 2 years ago, completely.
Yeah.
I removed myself. But that being said, if you want to monetize now, and I mean anytime in the near future, my recommendation to absolutely everybody is the obvious thing to do is live stream. That's the cheat code.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
There's
don't
no,
do. I only
I
do
don't think
one
there's any
live
other way.
So Calvin, I've got to ask because somebody posted this in the chat. Jane says, Dad's has great wood snot rocket videos. Was that a typo? Or is
No,
there
I got
something we
one.
need to know about some snot rockets?
No, I got a snot rocket, a wooden snot rocket video. I think I did it for my birthday live stream. You know, I may or may not have stole the idea a little bit, but my whole thing is to have fun with it, man. I can take it like I dish it out, you know. So it's yeah, there is a video. I think it is called Sawdust Be Like, and then you will see many of us will be able to relate to the experience. I don't know if some of y'all have gotten in the shower or blown your nose and had, you know, copious amounts of sawdust come out. It's a little exaggeration, but you know.
So I have to
That's a good
say,
one. That's a good one.
I have not mastered the art of snot rockets.
Oh, really? I'm a
I've
runner.
tried a few times, but here's my
Yeah.
problem. They always get out like a quarter inch and then get stuck and then always flap down on my lips or my chin or something. So I just gave up
Thank you so,
because it
yeah.
became a bigger mess
Well,
than
thank you so
anything.
much for sharing that. But definitely, I will tell you. I will tell you that it took a lot of practice, but it was me running. So runners are nasty, man. They learn how to take shits in the woods because you know your gravity is working against you, right? So you get it's what's the word I'm looking for? Expectorate.
Nice, Tim.
When you run, you expectorate. Your eyes water, your nose runs, and you can't. It's like you had been crying almost because the wind is hitting you in the eyes, especially when it's cold. It happens all the time. So you learn to press one nostril, press the other nostril, and just keep it moving. And I think it was a John Steinbeck book where they talked about the farmhand. You press the one nostril, and the way Steinbeck wrote it, press one nostril, the opposite nostril, and release the snot. You know.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's how you got to do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, on the
Never tried
I do it
it.
in,
I'm sorry,
I
I've
do it in
never
inappropriate
tried it.
situations.
So you would never tell by looking at this physique but I actually used to run. I used to run 5Ks and stuff like that, and that was fun. But I've still, maybe I need to take Jane's advice. She goes, you got to put a lot of air behind it
Yep.
and
Have
bend
that.
over further.
Yeah, you
I can
can't.
see the bending over further, so when you mail or misfire, it doesn't get on your shirt
What
or
you got?
something. But
What you got, Tim?
Like that.
all right, let's see this, Tim.
Can't hesitate.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Higher.
nice.
Hold it up higher. Let's see. There we go.
Oh,
Heck
yeah.
yeah. That's
Yes.
awesome, Tim. I remember seeing
That
that.
is so cool.
Tim, move it back a little bit.
I can't believe I missed that one.
There you go.
A
Yeah,
little
you
bit
put
more.
that out a couple months ago.
Can't
That's
believe
pretty
I missed that video.
Nice.
What is that?
That's
Like
awesome.
an ink line in there?
That is awesome.
That is really cool. Yeah.
Oh, I
Did
see
you
it.
figure
Okay.
out,
All right.
Tim, how to make the waves?
Yeah, that's really cool. Look at that.
Yeah, the glare's kind of getting it a little bit. Tilt the
Yeah.
top back towards you. There you go.
There you
You
go.
kind of see it a little bit. There you go.
Did you use
That's-
watercolors on that? Is that watercolor?
I think that might be epoxy.
Epoxy?
Did you epoxy the top of it, Tim?
Oh, that's just the lacquer clear coat.
Oh, cool.
What did you use for the water?
I just used the blue acrylic paint.
Cool. That
Okay.
works.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Acrylic paint.
Yeah, that is cool.
Nice.
I
What,
love it. I love
is
it.
it any specific shit? What are we?
I did a little shading, and then the rest was acrylic paints that were thinned out. And then I put about 4 coats of clear lacquer on it.
Yeah,
Spray lacquer.
it's cool. It's shiny. It looks cool.
Did you cut that slab out yourself, or what kind of wood was the slab?
What kind of wood was it, Tim?
That's basswood.
Basswood.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the good old Hobby Lobby basswood.
Yeah, I got some from Walmart. I want to do my dragons, my Beaten Crazy custom creations in it. I got a big piece, but
Oh, there's a big,
I
there's
get
a
the
big
garage
leg in
up.
this.
I have to have the garage set up first because I don't want to do it in the house.
Hey, Uncle Steve, how you doing?
The garage has got concrete floors. I can sweep up the sawdust.
Hey, everybody, if you could hit that like button,
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
appreciate it.
I
Got it.
forget too sometimes, you know. I got it. I definitely
I
like
don't.
it.
I don't forget. I don't forget because I've been trying to get everyone to watch my videos just so I can get my watch hours up. But
Right.
So, Miss Francis, have you thought about making shorter videos?
I have tried the shorter videos, but I have a hard time with the shorter videos because I feel like I'm not showing everyone exactly what I'm doing.
Well,
Right.
as far as your watch hours, the shorts don't count. So if we're talking about anything
I-
under 3
I-
minutes and 1 second, you know.
Yeah, well, just about all my videos are over an hour long, and I have some that
Yeah.
are longer than an hour.
Yeah, and that's where it runs into a problem. A lot of people.
I know. I try. Just turn my videos on and just let them play. It doesn't matter whether you're watching them or not. Just let them play. That's what I did on. I went and it counted. I went under Francis Carpenter because I have another channel, and I just clicked on my videos and just let them play.
How many watch hours do you have right now?
It's a lot of watch hours.
How many
So
watch hours do you have?
I think I'm up to over 600 watch hours
Who,
now.
me?
That's it.
Yeah, and that's horrible. I mean,
no. So
I'm
that's not.
never gonna make it to 4,000 watch hours.
I don't know.
Don't think like that. Don't think never, and don't think negative. You have to. This is what you have to do. You have
Oh
to,
my
whatever
God,
you're
I'm
comfortable. You got to
trying.
sit on that live. You got to
I
turn
told
that
that
live stream on, and you got to sit there, and you'll accumulate those hours that you need. You will be shocked how many
Yeah.
hours you get.
is encroaching on someone else's that I know that have a live. I don't want to encroach upon their live by doing another live.
Uh,
Now, I always had Friday night at 6 p.m. Always.
How many
I,
watch
if they
hours
want
on
you
your
to
Friday Night
succeed, then
Live, Miss Francis? How many watch hours do you get off your Friday Night Lives? Because you go live for like 3 hours.
I don't get enough because I don't have enough people watching.
Well,
Gotcha.
so it's
what
a
are you averaging?
cumulative.
What's your
It's a
average number in the
cumulative,
room?
Miss Francis.
My average
Yeah,
number is usually 26 people.
that's good. I think
Yeah.
I went 3 or 4 months where I had, when I started live streaming, I had 3 or 4 people, and 2 of them were my
Yeah.
mom, my girlfriend, and my brother. So,
There,
I mean,
a bear.
seriously, and my
Yeah.
sons too. So I don't even. Some of them were skipping it.
But I
I
told
think you're gonna get them.
lot of subscribers who are diehard subscribers, just let them all play. I don't care whether you're watching them or not. Let them play all the way through so I can get my watch hours up. And
And
Right.
sometimes on Friday nights, that's what I'll do. I mean, unless you're playing those adult games and it's fun. Not that your live aren't fun. But a lot of times I will turn your live on Friday. I'll stop in and I'll say a few things and hang out for a little bit. But then I'll go and watch TV, check back in, watch TV, check back in.
yeah,
I'll leave it going.
James, I mean, I
So,
started that 1 week because I couldn't go to. My cousin was here and she has seizures, and I didn't want her going down my stairs. So I started the game that weekend, and oh my God, that game has just totally taken off.
Hey,
uh,
hey Tim, how many subs do you have right now?
he has 97 right now. I'm looking
Oh,
at it.
do we have 3 people in chat that can go and subscribe to Tim to get him at 100?
I already,
Right.
That would be great.
I've already subscribed it.
All right, let me see
All
something
right.
here.
But,
I got it.
so, Miss Francis, my problem, the problem I have is Off Track Syndicate. We have plenty of watch hours. We can't get subscribers.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm,
I have
I'm
like,
already subscribed to the off track syndicate.
yeah, we
Yeah.
got, we're, I haven't looked lately, but I know we're approaching 10,000 hours.
That's
That's good.
ridiculous.
But we only have 3,000 or 380 or something, 360 some subscribers. So
Mr.
Do y'all?
Rusty,
Does anybody in that syndicate in that network go vertical live?
yep,
no, we don't.
put that link up.
That's
So
probably the problem.
Yeah,
it's
vertical lives are what's fed through the shorts feed. Okay, so and trust me, y'all, I'm not here to bullshit you or
Yeah.
gatekeep or any of that. Okay, whatever I tell you is only stuff that I have learned from whatever little experience I have. Vertical lives are fed to people through the shorts feed, right? So
Uh-huh.
you can create synergy by making a half-ass short, right? And then
Right.
getting on that vertical live and just sitting your ass on that live and dealing with the awkward silence. There's going to be, and if you don't have good moderation, which I know all of you will have friends and moderators, you can have a moderator in there. You keep the chat civil and not racist and whatever else can happen. You all know how that happens.
Right.
Tim, check your subs.
You will gain subs very, very quickly.
you
That
should.
way.
You
Now they're
should.
not necessarily always good subs, but that's not what you're looking for here. You're actually just looking to meet a threshold, right? The goal is to
Right.
meet the threshold, not necessarily have good subs because you have a community already. All you need is the numbers to show YouTube to say, all right, I'm here.
All right.
Now start sending the checks. You know,
And also what you need is, I mean, this goes for Tim, for Rusty, for Miss Francis, and anybody else out there. Um, you also need subs that will at least like or comment or
yes.
view part of the video. So, like, I have 3 accounts. I have my Deland account, my whiskey account, and this account. I just subbed to Tim's channel with my 2 other accounts. So now I will use those accounts to rewatch my videos or to watch my shorts. But while I'm on there, it does everybody good for me to go on, comment, or click or view, because after so long, YouTube will count that as you're not an active subscriber. So they will actually delete subs from you. So you've got to actually go in and interact on those other accounts.
Have to go in and interact and like and leave a comment, because if you don't, then you're not counted.
Yes.
So YouTube does count your views of your own videos as legit views. And they also want to see you pinning comments, right? If YouTube sees, if you pin a user's comment, it shows up in their alerts, right? And then they click, and oftentimes they watch the video. If it's a short, you know, they're clicking right back on the video, and they're going through the comments again. Oh, they highlighted my comment. So if you're playing around with your interaction there too, you guys have a community. I mean, Delon's, you know, he's monetized, but the community is already in place, and that's the most important part now. Your ad money is just, there is none really. You have to, your whole ability to capitalize is going to be based on the community that you build. Almost to 100%. I can say for me, it's 90%. Looking exactly at the numbers. And when I started running live streams vertical, I was getting 3, 4, 5 hours of view time out of them at the most, sometimes 1 or 2 hours. And I remember telling Heather, I said, Heather, this is good. I'm psyched, because it took me a long time to get 1 or 2 hours before that. A month, 2 months later, I'm getting 20, 30 hours on a live stream. And the other night when I ran a live stream, I got 300 hours out of the live stream. And I'm not here to brag. I'm just telling you, that's the progression. That's the progression. It does go up. It's not anything special I'm doing. There's other people that sit there with a lathe in front of them, and they collect subscribers and hours so easily. I doubled my view hours last month. I had about 5,000 view hours. Last month, I gained another 5,000 hours. So it's just, it's parabolic growth. It's exponential growth. It's not something that's easy for the brain to understand. You just stay at it, and it will build.
Now, one thing that I think most people may know or they may not know is, and I learned this a while ago, and it does seem to help. When somebody comments, so YouTube is looking for interaction. They're looking at interaction between the content creator and the subscribers. So if somebody comments on your video, as hard as it is, I see a lot of times people just like and hit the heart, kind of like a thank you for doing that. But YouTube wants to see that like, that heart, and they want to see a comment back. What happens is, if I post a video and somebody puts a comment on it, well, that's one interaction. But now if I heart and like it, that's 3 interactions off that one comment. If I comment along with that, that's 4 interactions off that one comment.
That's right.
Now, if you get, say, I don't know, 50 comments, and you do that, and you interact with all 50 with a heart, like, and a comment, well, that's what? 200
exactly
interactions. So that will also push your video further, because it looks like there's a lot of interaction going on in that video, so people must really like that video.
Man.
I always comment back on my comments.
All right, I'm going to step out for a second and go use the restroom.
I had something I was going to say a second ago that I figured out. and I cannot.
back.
It's escaping me at the moment.
Caleb came back. Hi, Caleb.
I've got
Um,
something to say. I don't want to intrude.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Caleb? My eyes are
Yeah.
so bad, man. I think I left my
Hey,
reading glasses at the other house.
Calvin, go for it.
Oh no. I just was. I was just trying to figure out if it was you. It sounded like you, and so I don't have my reading glasses on. The screen is small.
No, but go ahead and whatever you were saying.
Oh no, I
go
had
for it.
something in my mind, and I'm sure you would probably agree with it, and I can't remember what it was right now. It has to do with. Oh, here's something right here, and I probably told this to Kayla because we talk occasionally. And I have said this before, and I learned this early on. Don't send links to people in your immediate family, children, whomever. Even if the video is appropriate for all these people, don't send links to them. It messes your algorithm up, right? You want your community watching the videos because they're engaged. People who are in your family, they're doing it because you tell them to do it. Am I right? So you tell someone to watch your video. They turn it on. They watch it for 10 seconds. They know you can't see them watching it. So they're like, okay, I watched it. It's off. YouTube clocks that they watched it for 10 seconds. And then they search the internet and everybody else for another person that's like that person to show the video to. But it was a 10-year-old that watched it. And so now it's the wrong demographic, right?
Right.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
So,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, Calvin.
Yeah.
There's a setting. I can't remember. I don't think for live stream, but if you're trying to get your watch hours, and excuse everybody else that is subscribed to anybody, if you are trying to rebuild your algorithm, there's a button. I believe it's for shorts and videos. Do not notify your subscribers, so it is raw and it pushes out. Because when you have subscribers,
That's
they're
smart.
great. It's awesome. But
Yeah.
The biggest thing I've learned off of some of I've researched so much, you guys would be like you're stupid crazy, Chugger. But if you put out a video and it's called a cage, there's the cage. All your supporters are awesome. That's what keeps you going. But there's a cage that you're trying to bust out of. And everybody, including me, everybody probably only gets busted out of the cage of reaching new people probably 10% or less. Not even that. It's so small that it would make you cry.
Yep.
So most of us, almost everybody, does not reach that amount of the barrier that we're trying to cross, and that's where you get I for an example, and I don't mean to take over the show, and it's not my point, but I'm
No,
very strong on it.
Woodchucker, he says some valuable stuff. So let me stop right here and go back a second to what Woodchucker said a minute ago about gathering new audience. He said this to me on the phone a few months ago when I wasn't monetized yet. And I took that to heart. And so every time I got on, my goal was new folks. I love my fans. Make new friends, keep the old. New folks.
Right.
So I'm gonna let Caleb keep going.
So-
he has a lot of knowledge on
I would like to know where that button is because I can never find that. Do not send to subscribers first. I can never find that. I've looked for it.
I'll
Because
screenshot it. I'll find it and I'll send it to Deland.
Send
I
it to me too, Caleb.
yeah. I don't have your number, Francis. You got to email me.
Okay.
It's on my. I want to help a lot of people,
Is
and
your email in your video?
you can go to my page and go to more info where you get the link.
Okay.
And it has all my about info, and it's Caleb M. Woolgar at gmail.com.
Okay.
So let me pose this question because I've kind of struggled with this, and Caleb, I don't mean to interrupt you. I'll get back to you in just
you're
1
fine.
second. I have noticed, and it may be because I'm so Willy Wonka on my videos. I went from woodworking to carving to now Halloween to different things. but I've definitely noticed a dramatic drop in views when I put shorts out.
I have too.
So I have my opinion. Are shorts good for you or are shorts bad for you?
All right, so it's not necessarily bad. There's a time frame that you can put a short, and everybody, it's finding that crack that you can put your. I'll put a video or I'll put a short on, and I know that I can't wait. I cannot wait to put a short on. I'm ready to roll it out now. If I roll it out at 8 in the morning, it's not going to go. But I don't care. I just want to do it. But the time to put out a short for me, for where I'm at, is about noon to 1:30. That's my, and then boom, it just takes off. I've had one that was like 33,000. It's the best live stream or not live stream, short that I've ever put on, and I've done a bunch. But a lot of people don't realize the way the algorithm and the way it works is it's actually not telling the viewer that's watching your short anything. It's so short. Okay, so I made my sawdust collector for dremeling, right? It has all the holes. My
Downdraft
station,
table.
right? The station I made. You guys remember that? Maybe
Yeah.
you've seen
Right.
me live. Okay, so I said, okay, so what do I need to do? Super short, insane quickness. I took a pile of sawdust, dumped it on my station. 3 seconds later, turn on my vacuum, sucked it all up with a brush, and that was it. The short is done. And
Yeah.
it's 8 seconds. It got me 33,000 views, and it means
Hey,
nothing.
Greg, thanks for being here.
Wow.
It means nothing.
So
Wow.
I got to stop for a second because this is the first time he's been actually on the screen. I want to say hi to him. Cedar Grill Box.
Hi,
Sorry,
Cedar
guys.
Thank you for being
Hey,
Box.
here.
Peter.
Hi,
I'm in the middle of
Cedar.
10 things. I got a shower, dinner going. I just
Hey, what's
wanted
up,
to
man?
stop in. I've been listening. Y'all are in my ear.
That's
I
cool.
heard your invite earlier. I was just busy. I don't know if y'all have. I got like a lap. Oh, woo! That'd have been fun. I'm live.
Yep. And you're
You
Wow.
can see
solo.
what the hell I'm pointing at. There we go. My bad. I suck at all this stuff. That's my latest creation.
Oh, I like
I
it.
Sweet.
still got
What
two
kind of
more
wood
of
is it?
the. It's a
Oh,
spalted maple slab I had picked up
that's right.
urban.
I see that. Yeah.
And I decided to split the slab up. I can't make my mind up, so I thought I'd have more opportunity, different colors and stuff.
If I do a snot rocket video, it'll go viral. Yeah, it'll go viral because I'll miss. Yeah.
See, that's the
But
thing. They want you to be vulnerable, man.
yeah, I just want to show you guys that I've got two
That
more.
was good, man.
I was thinking maybe like matching end tables, like sofa tables,
Oh,
Yeah,
or
that'd be
yeah.
cool.
combining the
Anything.
Yes.
four
Set for anything is
into
always better than one
Yes.
thing. People want
Bed
sets.
um
tables would be.
yeah, that's why I wanted to split it up. I could,
Yeah.
you know, um or a coffee table. I could do all four pieces.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
book matches back to back, and then epoxy it all into one. It's a coffee table, maybe.
So
How's the black?
I,
What's the
I'm
black?
having a hard time hearing. Did you epoxy that after you
Yeah, it
split
looks
it?
like a, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so I poured the river in it. I over poured it, and this morning I just well, I'm almost done resurfacing it. Um,
Oh, that's so cool looking.
I
I'm
love the
thinking
spalted maple,
wipe
man.
on poly. I'll just do a
Yeah.
handful of coats of wipe on poly. It's got a 300 blackout in the middle. It's got I clipped the brass in the brass right there, and like there's glitter all around the casing now, like brass like melted into the epoxy.
How did that happen?
because the casing wasn't low enough, it's not sitting low enough to get it all the way flushed. So, and I did it all by hand, thankfully. So I didn't.
So how wide is that piece?
14 wide, 22, and it's about 3/4.
So that unless you have one of the big industrial planers, that's too big to go through your standard like the wall planer.
Yeah,
And
I
would
went
you
2 inches too big.
Yeah. So can you plane? I've never used epoxy, so I'm asking a legit question. I think when you put that back together, and if you did it the standard 12 inches or 12.5 inches that most planers can do nowadays, can you plane that down to help get rid of the excess epoxy, or do you have to
Yeah.
sand it?
No, you can. Well, I would cut it. It would actually probably cut smoother. Which way are you guys looking?
You know, I hate routers. If
This
that's the
one,
situation, I would make a router sled
I
or
was
use my
I was
router
gonna
sled.
add some poly to it, or I was waxing it. That's what I was doing, and I threw a chunk of wax on here, and I took a torch to just warm it up a little bit, and
Yeah.
I had a plumber here, and I melted the wax into the poly, so I've got this torn apart. I'm like, why don't I just throw it through the planer? I don't know. Tomorrow I'll be back on it. I'm
Cool.
gonna resurface that one so I can because I'll never get it to blend back in with that gloss finish. It'll never work.
I
So
have a
I'll
couple.
strip it back down and I'll just do a bunch of coats of some white bump.
So I'm gonna show you something real quick, and you reminded me of this with that, but
What are you doing, Julian?
You
I have 3 slabs of this, and I had hickory written on it. And I've been trying to figure out what to do with it.
You got hickory written on that? That looks like spalted maple.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
looks
I
like
thought it was
Balkan.
maple too, but it has hickory written on it, and it's really hard. And I bought it. We have some dealers here. They're not a store; they're hardwood dealers,
Yeah.
and they had hickory written on it. It's really
Interesting.
hard. It's hard. So I would
Yeah.
believe that it was hickory, but yeah,
I
you're
didn't
right.
know
I would think it was
hickory ink
called
on.
maple. But I love
Yeah,
the
because it's a
whole.
fungus, right? Does the
Yes, but
fungus
I
live
thought it
in
was
other
only
species?
a fungus that maple could get. I got to look it up. Hickory.
Yeah, I'd have to look it up. I don't.
Holes
Yeah,
with
This is
maybe
my
I'm wrong.
first one.
But I've been looking for something to do with this. I want to keep the holes. The other 3 pieces are the exact same.
Nah, they do. It does. It does hit. But so hickory and pecan are very similar woods. The only thing about them is that they will continue to cup, twist, and deform after they've dropped down to, let me call it ambient moisture level. The moisture level that's basically all of the water that was in the cells of the wood has been dried out, that, down to like 10, 11%. Even then, pecan and hickory will twist and cup. I've made a lot of stuff out of pecan. It's essentially the same wood. The only difference is that the pecan bears nuts.
Calvin, can you seal it with a live edge sealer?
I've always
Did you
used
stop
tongue
that?
oil on my live edge pieces. I
Yeah.
also use
Now,
pentacryl sometimes. I use
Pentacryl?
pentacryl and a couple other wood stabilizers that are eco-friendly to keep the slab from moving, and while it slows the dry down. So you put the raw wood, the pentacryl, the wood hardener on the wood, or soak it in a bag of it so that it slows the drying down a little bit and it doesn't twist, cup, and check as much. And then I use I mix that pentacryl with my tongue oil and my solvent when I apply it, so it's actually applied again. And I've had
Pentacryl puts an oil back into the wood to actually, that's what they use for spoons.
Right.
Pentacryl is an oil that absorbs in, and it almost doesn't completely go out. Right, Calvin?
I would say that's accurate. I'm not an expert on
No.
Pentacryl, but as that, the milk paint, the real milk paint company, and they don't pay me. They're like my favorite source of the Greenwood stabilizers, right? So
Mhm.
when you get a slab, especially, a slab is going to be unstable. I've got a 12-foot slab in my garage right now, cherry, that's sitting there, and I've already seen it start to move and check. It's too much for me to pay for 5 gallons of Greenwood stabilizer. But what I do is I mix a little bit of it with a large amount of petroleum distillate. So I take Pentacryl and I mix it with a large amount of mineral spirits or denatured alcohol, and it spreads it out a bit. It also, like, the wood doesn't hate those things. It gets rid of the dust and some of the schmutz, and the insects don't like it. So that's the way I approach it. And then I love tung oil and boiled linseed oil. Those are my favorites.
It really depends on what you want to do with it.
Right.
But like on my logs, if I use a live edge sealer just on the ends because it has bark, the bark protects. That's why I leave all my bark on.
An end grain sealer. End grain sealer. Yeah, definitely.
We call it a live edge green. It's like a live edge green sealer that stops the moisture from getting in and cracking on the logs.
That's right.
That is surface. That is a surface sealer. So when you take just a little bit off, like a credit card worth, it's gone. So that stops. That's like bark putting on top of a log. Now, Pentacryl, depending on what you want to do with it, Pentacryl penetrates in. Calvin, if let me know if I'm wrong, but Pentacryl penetrates in. So it depends what you want to do, Deland. If you want to hold out from it checking, you can slow it down, but don't go too far. Live edge helps with the ends, but you can go with keeping it in an atmosphere that is moisture controlled.
Moist. Yeah.
But you're probably not going to get that extreme. But I would say just to keep so where you're just covering it, a live edge sealer. And if you're not worried about, I know Pentacryl, you can't do a lot of stuff with it, right, Calvin?
It's very expensive. It's like 50 cents to $1 a fluid ounce. So it's real, but so it's not
like
an option for everybody.
oil.
But let me, to your point of the end coat sealer or the sealer, he can seal that with paint or with like a pruning sealer if there's no end grain sealer available. So like if what Caleb is talking about is not available, you get a thick paint or like a pruning sealer and seal the end with that, and it'll keep it
that same thing.
Yeah, see what I'm looking at for this, and it's kind of what Cedar Grow Box did. So there are bug holes all through this. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
I can see a little bit.
So I need to see what they are.
Those bug holes go all the way through.
Dude, those are bees. Those are carpenter bee holes.
Yep. Do you see flowers? Little red burrow packed in it?
No.
Yeah. They like
or
to.
Gall wasps.
Yeah, they actually make a rose. They can. It's beautiful, but yeah, they'll carpenter bees. But it's not in an atmosphere that you're dealing with now, and now you're dealing with the after fact.
Right.
So,
but what I want to do is something similar to what Cedar Grow Box did, and I'm thinking about epoxying these holes.
Go for it.
And making some type of a live edge table for it, because this side still has live edge. This side still has live edge. And like I said, I have 3 more pieces just like this.
What do you call that? Book
so I could see making a bench out of them, a table, something. Nightstand. But
Calvin,
I've only got about 10 more minutes left because my battery was about to die on my phone.
Calvin,
yes, Caleb.
If he puts a live edge on the sides, a sealer on the sides, and puts something that doesn't penetrate on each side, that's a skin till he's ready. That would help the warping.
Yeah,
if you're
I've heard of that.
Are
My
you having
dad did
problems
that.
with warp?
Hey, Raj, but no, it's not warping. That wood's been in my garage for probably a good
So
5 years.
yeah, I would put
Yeah,
something.
I think he's talking about because I said it could still move after it dries.
Yeah,
It's not going to be
but
a
it
whole
doesn't
lot, but
look
yeah,
like
you just
it's.
put it in a bag with some sawdust.
Mhm.
Take some sawdust and put it in a
Yeah, no,
plastic bag.
that has
Yep.
actually been up on. I have a wood shelf over there. You guys can't see,
Yeah.
and I've got cherry stacked up there. I've got maple. I've got some walnut. I've got some
Yeah.
other things, and
Just
this has been
keep.
stacked up there. I just took it down because I was looking to do some stuff with it. So
Well,
yeah,
keep it
no,
in
it's
the
been
same
up there,
spot.
top of the garage, drying for at
Yeah.
least 5 years. So I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to warp any.
Keep it in the same
Probably
spot
not.
with all the wood that you have because they're feeding off
Yep.
each other a little bit. But
It looks
just
beautiful.
like
It's going to make a beautiful piece.
yeah, just like bread. If you have bread that's dried out, if you put a little bit of brown sugar, it actually reactivates. So wherever you have it stored, try to keep it in that spot because it's doing beautiful. It's drying out and it's not warping. It's like the perfect environment.
All
I
right,
love that
Rusty,
shit.
You can keep weight
we
on it.
got 10 minutes left. Let's throw out one more topic before we end this. I know you've got to go. My phone is about 18% charged, so I'm going to have to go soon. Let's get one more quick rapid fire topic out.
Uh, how do you price your handmade work?
Not by hours.
Yeah, not by hours.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't sell anything. I give it all away, basically.
Um, just like a lot of people say, um, if say you make 10 things, I don't care. The one that took me the longest, Mr. Peanut. Okay, I would say it's priceless. I would sell for $500, but that's not practical. But um, if I can have, um, if I can sell five Mr. Peanuts and make $20 at this point in time, I would sell them. No ideas to anybody because I'm not selling them, but uh, I would sell for $30 a piece because at this point, right now, 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 120, 150, 180, like $200 for for 5 hours a piece, five things. I would take it. Why? Because I have to keep moving on. You
Yeah.
can't look at the
So I would, the thing I've been trying to do is at least 3.5 times material, and then I
Yeah.
try and count in an hourly wage to it. And
yep.
no, you can't charge an hourly, like 20, $30 an hour, but something.
Yeah.
The best thing I look at is 3 times material because you're going to have costs for overruns for material, whether
Right.
it's bad cuts,
Right.
glue, whatever. And then, your hourly rate, I don't think your hourly rate is as high as you think it is if you count time actually worked on something. That's where people don't get it. If you work 2 hours today, 1 hour tomorrow, that's technically 3 hours, but really you've worked on it for 2 days. So it's really on how you break it down. Now, a wood spirit, stop on the side of the road, boom, pick this wood up. Takes me 2 or 3 hours to carve it, 30, $40.
I was going to say the same
That's it.
thing. 30,
You know,
$40. Like my trees
Yeah.
that I do,
so
15, 20 minutes, I can carve them. I would be ecstatic, and most people buy them would be ecstatic, $20. I don't want to go more than that because if I can sell 20 minutes a piece at, and Deland, I know you've talked about this before. Um, if you need to find something, this is your moneymaker. If you can find something that you can make in 20 minutes at some point, I mean, some stuff like epoxy and stuff is different, but if you can find something that you can make and it's really good and you can pop it out in 20 minutes and you can sell those, you need to do those because those are the ones you're making money. And then the
yeah,
other ones that you love doing, those are the ones
I
you
truly believe in a like a crafty type way. Wood spirits are a good example. Small wood projects. if you can make what I call the affordable projects, and I'm going to have to wrap it up after this because Rusty's got to go and I only got 10% battery. $20 to $30 smalls. If you can make $20 to $30 smalls and you can sell them, and then you have that 4 or 5 bigger piece that are sitting there for 200, 300, 500, whatever it is that you're selling, then yes, you're right. You're making the money off those $20, $30 smalls in this aspect. And then the big boom is if somebody comes along and picks up one of your bigger items.
Yep.
So, but now in chainsaw carving, it's a little bit different because you guys are dealing with big chunks of wood, a lot more time. So that pricing is different. But I think just your standard crappy items, yeah, everybody wants to sell end tables for $200, $300, $400, but not everybody's buying an end table.
Yep. Well, Bear mentioned to me, he said, what's your bird? What's your state? You know, the cardinal. It's the cactus, whatever it is. He said, make those for your state and try to make them quick. If I can sell 5 of them or 20 of them a month or even 10, I would be happy.
Right.
Because that helps me go and keep going. And I sell 1 every 3 months of the big bears. Something coming in is better than nothing.
Yep.
That's true.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to end this because my phone's almost dead. Rusty's got to go. He's got his show. Rusty, do you want to talk about Beaver After Dark?
Yeah, I'll be doing Beaver After Dark here.
Good night, Rusty.
Bye, Miss Francis. Yeah, Beaver After Dark. It's on YouTube. Look it up. I'll be over there at the top of the hour. It's not safe for work, not safe for family.
Yep.
We try to have fun, but you know,
come in with an open mind.
There you go.
Yep.
And thank you guys very much for stopping in. Cedar Grow Box, definitely stop back in. You're welcome anytime. Kelvin,
Yes,
anytime.
sorry, I'm always busy, but I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, no, you're welcome anytime. And Kelvin, you're welcome anytime.
Caleb,
and Tucker, you know you're welcome. And thank you, everybody in chat. I appreciate you being here. And Miss Francis, I see you backstage. You're welcome anytime. You want to come back on stage?
There she is.
Francis.
All right.
Good night,
So,
everyone.
everybody on the panel, hang tight. Don't take off yet. But we're going to go ahead and end it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a good night. And we will see you next Thursday.
All right.